Right, hello everybody, and today I'm really looking forward to chatting with Beth from Iris and Violet on St Mary's Street in Stamford, one of my favourite independent boutiques in the town. So Beth, hi, and thank you for chatting to me today.
Hi Lottie, thank you so much for getting in touch. Yeah, really nice to speak to you too.
Good. Well, just wanted to kind of have a little bit of an idea and a chat with everybody, with you today, for everybody on maybe some summer style ideas, but for home and indeed ourselves. But before we get down that track, just give us a quick overview to your background, because I know you've got a really great fashion heritage behind you, hence your fantastic range and varied different styles that you've got available in your shop. So tell me all about you and where the idea came from for your store.
So before I opened Iris and Violet, I worked as a fashion buyer. So I originally did a fashion business degree at Nottingham Trent, and then I went on to River Island, where I worked as a buyer across the jersey and the knitwear department, which was really great. And then from there, I moved to a startup brand called Lost Ink. So yeah, moving from the kind of the corporate big retailer to the smaller startup was brilliant for me in terms of, when I came on to setting up Iris and Violet, I learned so much about, the processes and the things that you need to think about with starting a new business. So yeah, it was, having had the all that training and learning about, all of my product knowledge with fabrics and prices, it's really helped me in terms of when I came to kind of sourcing the brands that I wanted to stock in the shop, making sure that I was kind of choosing affordable brands, which, but, still really good quality, that, people will come in and think, oh, that's different. I haven't seen that anywhere before. So yeah, my background's definitely, really kind of helped me in terms of setting up the shop.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. Certainly, whenever I've come in, it's you've got a really great range of prices, like you say, and different. I love all the textures and the colours that you use, and obviously you're drawn to. But you can come in and literally be looking for something for a really special occasion and find that lovely piece, or you can come in and buy something that's quite a spontaneous thing to purchase without it massively breaking the bank. And I think that's what's so lovely about it. And of course, amongst all the clothing and your beautiful window dressing that you're renowned for, you've got such a great position in the town, and I love going past your window. But you've also got all the lovely homewares as well to purchase. And certainly I've bought things when we've been doing our home styling, ready to get our clients' homes ready to market for our photo shoot.
Yeah.
There have been some lovely vases and candle votives and all sorts of accessories. So we can touch on those perhaps in a minute on summer trends there. So not only have you got obviously your clothing and your homewares, you've got a lot of little sweet little accessories too, and scarves to bring that extra colour, and jewellery and gift cards.
Yeah.
So it's a really good little store you've got there.
Yeah. Definitely. No, and I love having, such a variety of product as well, because, it means that I'm appealing to such a broad, people always ask me, who's your customer and how old are they? I genuinely don't have a customer target. I am really kind of trying to appeal to everyone through my clothing and accessories and jewelry, and it's the kind of the shop that you can come into and, like you said, spontaneously buy something, because you're not necessarily going out looking for something, but you come across something and you think, oh, I love that, I haven't seen something like that before. So yeah, and like you said, with just trying to keep the prices quite reasonable. So, there is, it's slightly a little bit more expensive than some of your high street shops.
I don't know, Beth. I think that what the dress I'm wearing today I got from you, and
yeah,
I think it's about 34 or something, 35
pounds. 35 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that is true. So yeah, my dresses can kind of range from 35 to 120. So yeah, there's kind of a broad price mix, for most people to come in and be able to pick something up. And so yeah, but you know, that is the really good thing, is that, you know, I've got mums and daughters and even grandmas, you know, 3 generations all coming in, being able to buy something, which is really great. And it's really nice to see. You know, a lot of people are talking about online shopping, and yes, online shopping's great, but, you know, we're all busy and we don't always have time to, you know, pop out and, you know, pick something up. But, you know, people are still really liking the interaction of coming into the shop and having a browse and just having that experience. And it's really nice to be able to kind of create a lovely mix of products for people to come in and, yeah, just enjoy the experience, really.
I think that's right. You know, it is a nice atmosphere in the shop. It's very friendly. It's very welcoming. You don't feel intimidated. And I think, you know, that's definitely down to your kind of customer and client ethos. So I think, you know, all credit to you for making, you know, quite a stamp on the Stamford shopping scene now. And
Thank you.
You touched on it very briefly there. You know, as a local resident, you look at the people that are shopping, and you kind of sit having a coffee and watch people go by. And it is a destination town, isn't it? It's very tourist led. You get a lot of, like I say, multi-generational shoppers that come together, and you don't want it to be a focus shop that's very, very much only for one marketplace. And I think that's so nice. And you don't want grandma to be intimidated going into a shop when you're there. And so I think that's superb. But you touched on it quite briefly there. You know, obviously we none of us can come shopping. We can't come into the store at the moment in the shop and look and try on. So I guess you've had to adapt your business quite considerably in this current climate that we find ourselves all working in and dealing with. So did you have much of an online presence before with your retail and your purchasing abilities?
So no, not really. I literally just had a landing page that just kind of provided information about the shop, you know, opening times and brands that I currently sell. But so yeah, very quickly, as soon as, you know, kind of worked out that we were kind of heading into lockdown, you know, I kind of put all my energy and all my focus into, getting the online website up and running. Which I think I kind of did. I think I almost did in about a week, which was, tough and a lot of hours, but it's definitely, you know, it's paid off. And it's really nice just to be able to still be able to be connecting with my customers whilst everyone's at home. And it's, you know, the orders that have come through have been really great. You know, so many of my loyal customers kind of still ordering things, and also new customers as well from, you know.
And are they local new customers, or are they from out of area?
A bit of a mixture, really. Customers who, well, you know, people who kind of follow me on social media who, you know, haven't necessarily been able to come to Stamford before, you know, have been ordering things, and customers
that will
who
hopefully bring them into the town, which is what all the retailers want to hear. I think once
exactly
lifted, we will get a really nice flow of people coming back into the town that have been, you know, desperate to visit, never made the journey before. So I'm really glad to hear you've got some new, hopefully loyal clients and customers.
Yeah.
There. But tell us, right, let's move on from the admin side of what you've been doing, how you've adapted. I'm very pleased to hear you've got that up and running, it's working well. Give a bit of an insight as to what we can expecting for our summer styles coming up. What should we all be wearing?
So summer styles, you know, it's still very like pretty feminine dresses. You know, we've still got a lot of kind of midi dresses with lots of like gorgeous prints. And again, it's all about, you know, buying things that you can dress up or down, you know, buying a dress that, you know, you can dress up and wear to a wedding, but also, you know, you could wear it on the beach with sandals. Well, when we managed to get on those summer holidays. So yeah, it's, you know, the spring summer 20 catwalks that we had this year, you know, they were a lot of you know, what people are saying is they're the most wearable trends that we've seen so far. So, you know, kind of people are really, you know, thinking about buying things that are going to last longer, that they can wear in the summer, but then they can also wear in the winter with tights and boots. So yeah, we're still getting a lot of you know, dresses that you can dress up and down, and then we've also still got a lot of kind of smock dressing coming through, which some people love, some people hate. I think if you hate it, you know, you can still kind of pop that waist belt on it to kind of draw it in, to kind of give you the fit that you want. So yeah, and then in terms of kind of homeware at the moment, with, you know, a lot of us being at home, you know, it's a lot about kind of, you know, a lot of people don't have gardens, so it's about kind of bringing the outside in. So at the moment, you know, the pots and the plants are really, really important for that kind of Scandi, like home vibe living. I've had quite a few orders online as well of some of our little vases where people have said, you know, oh, we've got lots of like lovely flowers in the garden. So they've been taking cuttings of some of their plants to kind of bring inside into the, you know,
I
into
love
their
you've got a fab multi-vase, multi-stem vase. That I love that. That looks really gorgeous.
yeah, no, it's amazing. And that's kind of an amazing kind of like statement centerpiece that, yeah, again, you could put cuttings in from the garden or, so yeah, you know, it's all about kind of, you know, really creating that, you know, outdoor living inside, you know, just to, you know, just to make us all feel a little bit more happy and positive when we're inside. And you know, it's so easy to do with the homeware. You know, you only need to buy a few pieces to put in your, you know, kitchen or your lounge, and straight away, you know, it makes such a difference, and it can really kind of lift you and you know, just make you feel a bit more positive. And with us all spending so much more time at home at the moment, you know, it is a really good way just to make our home environments that just that little bit nicer.
It's really important to, like I say, lift your mood, and it's a relatively cheap way of updating your room with a slightly different, couple of different cushions. You've got some lovely throws I know that you have in your
Yeah,
as well, and they're great ways to change the look from being perhaps the fur-based look that we might have had for autumn winter, coming into a lighter throw and a lighter, you know, kind of a look to sort of the summer colours and temperatures that we're hopefully going to get back again.
definitely.
I was going to just touch something else then regarding any sort of new colours that are coming in perhaps for summer. What are you kind of, is there anything bold we need to be looking to buy, or any particular colour?
Yeah, we're seeing like lots of yellows coming through and lots of kind of brighter colours, which is really nice again for kind of like lifting the mood. You know, it's always nice to see those colours coming through. And I think generally people aren't as scared about wearing those brighter colours. You know, it's such a fresh look, and it's so nice when you come into the shop, like you said, to see, you know, the range of the colours and the textures. So yeah, and then we're also as well getting a lot of kind of the white summer dressing as well. So lots of the whites, you know, they're just really nice and summery, really fresh, which again you can kind of dress up and down and accessorize with belts and jewellery and
Have some
but
fun with it.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, the colours, there's lots of lovely kind of, yeah, yellows. And I posted a picture on my Instagram yesterday of this lovely kind of green pistachio colour. We've got quite a lot of that coming through. So yeah, yeah, just a lot of those fresh kind of colours, just to, again, just to lift your mood. And, you know, you put on and you just straight away kind of feel a little bit brighter and a little bit happier.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. We can't wait to be able to come into your lovely shop again whenever we're.
Oh, thank you.
We wish you and your family all the very best of health, and of course to your customers. I shall put a link within this post, of course, as to how they can do their shopping online with you, and I'm sure they can reach out and talk to you about sizes and things if they're not sure. You message
Definitely.
with that. So
yeah.
thank you so much. We can't wait to. I haven't been into Stamford, of course, since lockdown, so I haven't seen your window in person for ages, it seems. But I just follow you on Instagram, and I love all your posts. So keep those going. You're doing a fantastic job, and I'm so glad to hear that you got your online presence up and running. That's going to make a big difference, hopefully, to your business in this period of time. So all the very best, and thanks for talking to me today.
Oh, thank you so much, Lottie. Lovely to speak to you too.
And you too. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.